Hi everybody, welcome to Decode Australia. Today is Friday, October the 23rd, 2020. My name is Tamer.
My name is Yvonne.
And we're going to be starting with the pound-yen analysis.
The Great Britain pound inched lower against the Japanese yen on Friday, decreasing the price of the pound-yen pair to less than 138 even, ahead of the release of the UK Market Services PMI news. The technical bias remained bullish since the price of the pair printed a higher low in the recent downside move.
Now the pound yen is currently floating around the 137.12. So this pair, if you look at the chart, will come across the following support levels. Support 1 is 136.66, which is the confluence of a trend line and a horizontal support level. Second support is at 136.40, which is the lower trend line arm. And finally, the third support is a 135.23, which is the 61.8% Fibonacci level support.
Now, on the upside, the price of the pair may face some critical resistance level. The first resistance is at 138.08, which is the major horizontal resistance. The second resistance is at 139 even, which is the psychological number. The third resistance is at 139.84, which is 23.6% Fibonacci retracement. The technical bias remained bullish as long as 135.23, which is the key horizontal support area, remains intact.
Now, some news that might affect this pair, and we're going to be discussing the UK Market Services PMI. So the Chartered Institute of Purchasing and Supply and the Market Economics to release numbers concerning the UK Market Services later on today, which is the 23rd. Now, according to consensus of economists, the UK Market Services PMI reached a reading of 54 in October as compared to a reading of 56.1 in the previous month.
The UK Market Services PMI reflects the prevailing economic conditions of the UK services sector. The data uncovers the worth of sales made by the services sectors. It also shows the rate of employment inside the country. Please note that the UK Market Services PMI doesn't influence the country's GDP as much as the manufacturing sector does.
That's right. Look, generally speaking, a reading above 50 indicates expansion in the market, hence suggests a bullish market for the pound yen ahead and vice versa. In conclusion, keeping in view with the price movement of this pair of the last couple of days, buying the pound yen around the current levels might bring some solid returns in short to medium term trading. Now let's move on to the Aussie US analysis.
The Australian dollar inched higher against the US dollar on Friday, increasing the price of the Aussie-US pair to more than 0.7100 ahead of the release of RBA Trimmed Mean CPI news.
Okay, so the Aussie-US is currently trading around the 71.16. So this pair, if again looking at the chart, will come across the following critical resistance levels. So at resistance 1 is the 71.97, which is the 23.6 Fibonacci level. Second resistance is at 72.16, which is the upper trend line arm. And finally, the third resistance is the 73 level, which is a psychological number.
And on the downside, the price of the Aussie-US pair may find some critical support levels. The first support is at 0.7064, which is the immediate 38.2% Fibonacci level. And support 2 is at 0.7028, which is the lower trend line arm. The third support is at 0.6957, which is the major horizontal support.
Okay, so let's discuss the RBA Trimmed Mean CPI news. So the RBA, which is the Reserve Bank of Australia, and the Australian Bureau of Statistics plans to release data concerning the Trimmed Mean CPI on Wednesday, which is next Wednesday on the 28th of October. According to an average estimate of economists, the Australian Trimmed Mean CPI news reached a reading of 0.1% in the third quarter as compared to a reading of negative 0.1% in the previous quarter.
The data for RBA Trimmed CPI reflects the price change in the retail price of goods and services. The data is collected after selecting various services and goods from different representative shopping baskets. The trimmed CPI reflects the weighted mean of the central price change of the CPI component that approximates to 70%, along with the compounded annual interest rates calculated quarterly.
Okay, in conclusion, given the macro and microeconomic outlook of the pair over the last few days, selling the Aussie-US pair around the current levels might yield some profits in short to medium term trading. One thing else I need to point out later on today, coming up very soon, is the third and final debate between Trump and Biden in the US. And this is very important because this debate, depending what they say, and it could be full of surprises, will make the prices move. And if it sends some shocks in the markets, we would expect the yen and the US to get stronger. So our tips and advice for today should only be done with careful consideration with this debate. So maybe wait till the debate's over before you make a move.
Thanks for the reminder.
Yes. So again, always apply strict money and risk management techniques to avoid big loss.
Yes, that's right. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, and follow our Instagram at Forex Decoded. And if you like our videos, don't forget to hit the like button and share to our friends as well.
Hope you had a great time. I hope you have a great evening and weekend. Hope to see you back here Monday. Have a great time.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.